What's up, YouTube? Just checking in. Yeah, got a load on me. Uh, dropping off some. I got a loaner trailer. It's got AC units in it, and I'm dropping it off to in Spring, Texas. Here, it's about 3 hours from the house. Uh, and I get to use the trailer for like 2 days. So I would be at home right now, but we booked another load for in the morning down here. That's a city to city load to help, boost the money up even more before I have to bring this trailer back. Um, but and I got something for down here. Then I have something going back home as well. So I get to use it one more day, and I got another load. So I'm already booked up basically for the rest of this week, which is it's not gonna be a bad week. It's gonna be a short week, uh, due to the holiday and stuff. But I got me a CB radio. It's that Cobra 29 LTD Chrome. I just hooked it up and tested it and everything, and made sure they could hear me, and they copied. So it's good. I mean, I looked at one of those. I looked at the Striker. I'm like, goodness, that mug was like I think like $400 or $500. This one's like about it was like 149, 159 somewhere in there. But I ordered it off of Amazon. Uh, but yeah, I wanted to get me a headset. I got my headset finally, and I eventually got my radio. So I'm happy about that. Here's the mic. The mic is pretty neat. It's chromed out. You know, it's got the little, I guess, Cobra on there. If you give me a second, I'll show you the CB. Hold on a second. Actual radio. There it is. Yeah. I'm at this Love's, and this is like one of the smallest Love's I've been to. There may be about maybe 30 parking spaces, 40 if I'm being generous for trucks. But let's get back in the frame there. But yeah, this is where I'm gonna stay at tonight. Like I said, I got something for tomorrow in the morning, and I also have something going back home, so that's good. Uh, I don't know if some of you guys may have saw it on my previous video. I did buy me a flatbed step deck trailer. It's a 48 by 102 Fontaine. It does. You can load stuff on it, but I recommend putting another deck on it because it's just got dry and real brittle, and that's something that I can do. So and probably shoot a little paint on it here and that little black little rattle can job. Nothing major. It ain't got to look pretty to make money. Um, but yeah, I still got some stuff to buy. I still got to buy a headache rack, some chains, some binders, some straps. Uh, what else? Bungee cords. I want to give me a toolbox because there's no toolbox on the trailer. I don't know if you can get one on a step deck or not. I usually just see them on the standard flatbed trailers, because they sit up a little higher than the step decks. But yeah, this has been my goal to eventually get into flatbed, and I eventually want to do heavy haul, like as a long term goal in trucking, and there's other stuff I want to do besides trucking. Trucking can pretty much fund another business that I may have interest in as well. Um, I do have my own motor carrier number. Uh, we may be possibly looking to lease on drivers. Where you actually get to see what the load pays. And I'm not just telling you. You actually get to see. But that's in the future. I got to check with my insurance and stuff and make sure that I can put somebody on there. Uh, like I say, I've been in business. What we're working on 3 years uh, with my own motor carrier. But yeah, like I said, I'm getting pretty excited about flatbed. And there's a whole lot of flatbed freight where I am, and you get a better rate per mile flatbed than you do dry van. I've since I've had the trailer and I got my motor and stuff rebuilt on this truck. All I've been doing is pulling other folks' trailers, and I've noticed when I pull a power only flatbed, the rate is a lot higher than just pulling a dry van trailer that's loaded already. And I mean, granted, I still got $3 plus a mile on this, $3 and some change on this one. I think it's about 3 hours from my house. It's not that far at all where I went to, or where I picked up from, or I'm dropping off to. It's about a 3 hour drive. 3 hours in like 6 minutes, 10 minutes, something like that. Um, but yeah, I'm looking forward to flatbedding here real soon. Like I said, I got to go and get the truck and stuff reweighed once I get all the other stuff. Um, I fixed my air conditioner. I know you guys may have saw some of the shorts I put up. I was happy about that. You might hear something running right now. That's my fan inside the bunk. I did have the truck on, but it's kind of cooled off a little bit to where I can cut it off. I don't like to out of my truck. I'll sit with the windows down for a good while before I just sit out of my truck like some guys do. I mean, I was told by my mechanic, don't out of the truck for like more than 5 minutes on a rebuild. So I don't even have, I may have 13, 14,000 miles on the truck now, maybe. I have to go back and look at my paperwork that he gave me when he did the in frame, and he wrote down the numbers, what my clock was on, my mileage was on when he gave it back to me, before he gave it back to me. Um, but yeah, I'm gonna be looking now that I have my own truck and my own trailer. Well, I've always had my own truck, just never my own trailer. Uh, Next will be I want to buy another truck. I'm leaning more. I'm leaning towards another International. The I think it's the 9900. It's the one with the more square hood, uh, and hopefully it has a Detroit in it. Detroit 60 series up. I with a either the 12.7 or the 14 liter. But I want a 13 speed transmission. I got a 10 speed in here, and I want to learn how to drive a 13, uh, and eventually like an 18 speed. But if I don't find another International, like a pre ELD truck like the one I got, I like to get a Freightliner, a Classic, either the Classic or the FLD. Either one is fine, sleeper. But I got my trailer. I won it at the auction. I actually drove to go get it. I went all the way, what was that, to Iowa to get it. You would have thought it was rusty, but it's just got a lot of surface rust on it, my trailer. It's a whole lot of surface rust. It's nothing rotted. I'm surprised. Like, whoever had that trailer, they kind of took care of it a little bit there, because it's been painted. It was like it was painted black, and then it was painted blue, and then it was painted red. So they took care of it, because some of the other ones up there, man, they was pretty much shot. And but I didn't just drive from Texas straight to Iowa. I pretty much worked my way up there doing power only loads. And how ironic, when I get up there, finally make it to Iowa, it's a lot of those wildfires going on in Canada. So there's a lot of smoke, a lot of fog, and I'm thinking it's pollution, but it's just from the wildfires. I was asking about it, but But how ironic that when I went and picked up my trailer, asked me if I wanted to, bring another trailer to, I think it's Alberto, Texas. I think it's in around the DFW area. And he was like, yeah, I'll pay you to pretty much, take this trailer to a guy that I do business with too. And so I was like, yeah, I don't mind, long as we work out a good rate. He was like, yeah, and we can do that. So I told him, basically my rate. And he was like, yeah, he printed me out a check right there at the office. Uh, right there. And then I went outside, and strapped everything down pretty much. And I hauled the empty trailer. I hauled my trailer and a trailer on my trailer, flatbed trailer on my trailer to this guy here in Texas. And which I thought was pretty neat because that way, I didn't have to, I pretty much made my money back in fuel that I spun up there on top of the little money that I did make going that way. And, I didn't mind if I had to, deadhead from home all the way to an hour, I would have because I wasn't going to burn as much fuel, just bobtailing up there versus, hauling the load. It was some loads that I rejected because it weighed too much and the rate was like pitiful. So I was like, I'm not hauling just because I had plenty of money to go up there to get the trailer. I wasn't hurting for fuel. And I was basically just been pulling the load just to be helping somebody. I'm like, man, no, they gonna have to come up on the rail. I'm not gonna haul it for nothing, basically just fuel money. If you're not hauling a load for more than I think $2.29, you're losing money. And I look at JB or Jay Bizzle as one of the guys I watch call it. They post loads, man, for like $1.03, $1.37. I'm like, why don't they just get their company drivers to move freight for that? Then they want you to do a whole bunch of extra. Like one of the loads they wanted me to go and get. I'm thinking the trailer is already there. It's there and it's loaded. But I had to go to another yard, pick up an empty trailer, bring that empty trailer back to the yard where I'm picking up the loaded trailer, drop that trailer, pick up the loaded trailer, drive it to where it needs to go, drop it off, and then I have to go and pick up another empty trailer to bring back to that facility. And the math just wasn't mathing up the money that they was trying to offer me. I was like, hell no. No. And they called my dispatcher. No, I told my dispatcher to tell them no. And they ended up calling me like hours later, like, hey, you want to go pick up that load? I was like, no, we had already, canceled that load. We wasn't doing none of that unless you could come up with about, $1,800 for me to do it. All that extra. You asked me to do a whole lot, and about a 3 hour and 50, about 4 hour ride. I'm like, nah, I need about 1,800 if you want me to move it. And they wouldn't move on it, so I just left it there. Hopefully I got it up for the next guy that was passing through. But what else I want to talk about? Oh yeah, for you guys that watch my page that like car content, man, I'm trying. I do have the motor pretty much together. I got to torque everything down. Y'all got to bear with me. I've been working a lot. I don't have a shop, so when I make it home, sometimes it's either real hot right now or it's nighttime. Sometimes when I come in, I got to go right back out. So, but I'm looking this fall to get that motor in that car, that Cutlass. But so be on the lookout for that. I was looking at this Freightliner FLD. Let you guys see it. Yeah, y'all see this parking lot? It's pretty small. It's not that big at all. man, that might just wrap it up. I like this the radio, CB radio. They've been going at it ever since I got it hooked up here. Um, One of the guys was talking about, I guess you're just gonna sit there and take your 30-minute break. Like, I got to get fuel. He's letting them know, like, hey, I got to get fuel too, basically. And I don't know why guys do that because, you pretty much you're hurting his clock. He's probably trying to make it somewhere, for the night, or so he don't run out of clock, so he don't be in violation, basically. But guys, we gotta start pulling. Well, I do. We got to start pulling forward out of the fuel out once we filled up. Uh, yeah, that's pretty much it. I ain't got a whole lot to say. I don't want to hold y'all longer than I need to. This video is already 16 minutes. So yeah, I'll try to update y'all on my status tomorrow. If not, y'all just catch me when you catch me when I put another one up. I appreciate y'all looking at my content. Thanks.